Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All things are working for my good. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. All things.
Yes, sir. I know you got a good word this morning, Pastor Haynes.
Oh, thank you for this, Rickey, because it lets us know that even when life gets you down, God is up to something. And guess what? God is up to something good. Life will get you down. I don't care how big your Bible is, how long you've been going to church. Life will break your heart. People will stab you in the back. Things will go wrong. But the good news is that when life gets you down, God is up to something. Travis Green is putting it down when he says all things are working together for my good. God is intentional. God is still up to something when life gets me down. It lets me know that while I'm trying to figure stuff out, God is behind my back working things out. That's good news right there, because there are things that make no sense, and sometimes life makes no sense. And I got questions, and I want to ask God, what's up here? But here's what God lets me know, that when things make no sense, God is not in the business of explaining what is going on, but God will sustain you through what is going on. Yeah, I got some questions for God, but God says you can't even handle the answers, so I'm going to give you assurance. I won't explain it, but I will sustain you through it. All things are working together for our good, meaning that in the end, it's going to be all good, but sometimes we go through bad on the way to the good, but in the meantime, God gives us just enough goodness to handle what is bad, so by the time we get to the good that it's working out, God has given us everything we needed. God has given you enough strength to put one foot in front of the other. God has given you enough peace to handle the pressure. God has given you enough assurance to handle the adversity. God gives you just enough while you're going through it. By the time you get to it, it's all good. And so that's my word to everyone. When life has got you down, God is up to something. And since God is up to something, check this. God may not explain what you're going through, but God is going to sustain you through what you're going through. And the good news is what you're going through is going to lead you to good, because all things are working together for good, because God ain't playing. God is intentional.
I know that's right, Pastor Haynes. The senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas. All right, Pastor Haynes. Love you, man. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 13 after the hour, y'all. Front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. It's being brought to you by P&G. Tune into More Than That with Gia Peppers, wherever you listen to podcasts. Brought to you by Bounty, the quicker picker upper. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's your Friday morning news. Newly elected Democratic U.S. Senator John Fetterman has checked himself into Walter Reed Hospital for treatment of clinical depression. His chief of staff said that Fetterman has struggled with depression on and off throughout his life, but it became severe only recently. A psychiatrist told the New York Times that depression is a common after effect of stroke and is very treatable. In other news, President Biden said 3 of the 4 aerial objects brought down by the U.S. military recently are believed to be unconnected with any nation's surveillance operations. 3 objects were most likely balloons tied to private companies, recreation, or research institutions. And, of course, that 4th object has been identified as a large Chinese spy balloon. Speaking of Biden, Rickey, the president has had his annual physical and has been pronounced to be a healthy, vigorous 80-year-old male who is fit to execute the duties of the presidency. The 5-page report from his doctor included descriptions of various age-related conditions such as minor heart arrhythmia and an elevated cholesterol level. Lastly, Rickey, this was big yesterday. A special grand jury in Georgia has concluded unanimously that there was no widespread voting fraud during the 2020 presidential election. However, the panel recommended that unnamed witnesses be indicted for lying to the grand jury. Now, the panel was created to look into whether former President Donald Trump and his allies tried to unlawfully interfere with the election results in Georgia. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick rundown of stories we're following this morning. For more news and other headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what you got in sports?
Tiger Woods, man, his first round at the Genesis Invitational was strong. He finished under 2 under par. Birdie last 3 holes. He's 5 shots off the lead. Has not played competitive in 7 months, man. So Tiger Woods came back. Listen, I'm still Tiger at the end of the day. New Orleans Saints star running back Alvin Kamara and Cincinnati Bengals cornerback Chris Lamons and 2 other men have been indicted for allegedly assaulting a man at a Las Vegas nightclub back in February of 2022 last year. Alvin Kamara says he was defending himself. The alleged victim is suing for punitive damages of no less than $10 million. We'll keep you posted on that one right there. NBA All-Star Game going down this weekend in Salt Lake City, Utah. Celebrity Game is going on tonight. That's at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN. The Jordan Rising Stars Game is at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on TNT tonight. Then tomorrow is 4 p.m. NBA HBCU Classic Game. This is dope right here, man. Southern University is going to be playing Grambling State at 4 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. And at 8 p.m. Eastern, the Skills Challenge, the 3-point contest, and the Slam Dunk contest. Then, of course, on Sunday is the All-Star Game itself at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Yes, we're going to all be tuned in, checking out NBA All-Star Weekend. Quick sports report right there. Gary with the T. What's up there, big dog?
All right, y'all. The Kardashians are back in the news this time. This time is Northwest, Kim Kardashian's oldest daughter and Kanye West's oldest daughter. Now, they're saying, y'all, that little Miss Norton is following in her mother's footsteps by flaunting their wealth. Now, little Northwest was on TikTok the other day, showing off her beautiful $6,000 Judith Lieber purse and her $290 sunglasses and some beautiful jeans. And they're saying, honey, that she's following her mama's footsteps by flaunting her wealth. And some people saying, that she shouldn't be doing this. She shouldn't put that out on social media or whatever, because there's a lot of poor kids out there that's following her that's sad because they can't have the same thing. And some people are saying, is that flaunting wealth? Because, Rickey, we know they rich.
I don't understand.
We know these Kardashians are rich.
It's a little purse, though, Gary. You know what a Judith Lieber is. It's just like a little rhinestone purse.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Just and that's what Judith Lieber makes, those beautiful rhinestone purses and what have you. But they're saying, honey, she's flaunting her wealth, honey, so she should have had probably a plastic purse or something and put up there and not show that Judith Lieber purse, honey. But nevertheless, honey, I don't know. I don't know. What do you consider flaunting wealth? Rickey, can you help me?
Just be too much, Gary, and stuff, and putting on $3 and $4 million worth of jewelry when you could just go to the kiosk and just get your damn necklace like everybody else.
Come on now.
Yeah, okay.
Like Special K.
There you go.
Gary, just let it go, Gary.
I am. All right. Yeah, well, the color today, that's what y'all need to do, baby. The color today, y'all, is one of my favorite.
Come on now.
Colors. My color today, y'all, is Dawn. On the high end, you say Dawn, and on the low end, you say beautiful pink. That's a
You talking about like Dawn dishwashing liquid or what?
No, just Dawn. Yeah, because Dawn, Rickey, when the sun is going down, it's almost like
Dawn.
a pinkish red. Dawn.
Okay.
Not D-O-N, D-A-W-N.
D-A-W-N. Okay, that's a beautiful color. Thank you, Gary.
You're welcome. Thank you, Rickey. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, Kanye West was seen leaving the police station. I'm going to tell you why up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, 29 before the top of the hour, y'all. Time for the hot spot. The segment's being brought to you by.
At Charmin, we believe everyone deserves a better bathroom experience. That's why we make irresistibly soft and strong toilet paper. We all go. Why not enjoy the go with Charmin? Briggity Tat, what's happening?
What up, Rock T? Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Kanye West's new way of dealing with pestering paparazzi is finding the nearest precinct to report privacy concerns when it comes to unwanted photos. Now, West was spotted walking out of the L.A. County Sheriff's West Hollywood station this week after getting into an argument with media photographers. Now, this subdued approach to getting camera equipment out of immediate vicinity comes after being tapped as a battery suspect with the photographer last month. Now, the alleged incident was reported after he apparently snatched the phone out of somebody's hand who was driving by trying to snap a picture of the celebrity. So, I guess now he's just gonna go to the police office all the time. But you can't really stop the paparazzi from taking pictures. They've been doing it for so long. So maybe he's just hoping to like make some type of change, because they are rude and they really don't care. They have no discretion. So let's see if that changes anything. All right, y'all, moving on. Bruce Willis has been diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia. His daughter, Rumor Willis, shared the family statement on her Instagram Thursday, which read, "Since we announced Bruce's diagnosis of aphasia in spring 2022, Bruce's condition has progressed, and now we have a more specific diagnosis, which is frontotemporal dementia. Unfortunately, challenges with communication are just one symptom of the disease that Bruce faces. While this is painful, it is a relief to finally have a clear diagnosis," they said. And the statement continued, "Today, there are no treatments for the disease, a reality that we hope can change in the years ahead. As Bruce's condition advances, we hope that any media attention can be focused on shining a light on this disease that needs far more awareness and research." So y'all keep Bruce Willis in your prayers, man, because that's sad. You know, we know him from all those wonderful movies, and he's a great actor, so let's keep him and his family in your prayers. And last but not least, the trailer for an upcoming TV show hosted by Mary J. Blige dropped on Valentine's Day. Guests like 50 Cent, Taraji P. Henson, and Young Miami are just some of the people who will join her on her talk show. She said, "Y'all know me as Mary the entertainer, but I can't wait for you to get to know Mary the friend." She said to keep conversations flowing, it's rumored that she will be popping bottles from her own wine collection called Mary's Sun Goddess Wine, a company that she launched with an Italian winemaker in 2020. Congratulations, Mary. The Candid Chats will air on BET March 1st at 10 p.m. Eastern. That is
Brad.
what's up. Huh?
And why you ain't tell us your sister had a TV show on TV One? I saw it for the first time last night. I thought that show was great.
What you mean? She been had that.
I didn't know that. I saw it for the first time. I didn't know anything about it. She didn't say nothing.
Oh,
But
yeah,
it's a great, what's the name of it? It's a great show.
Asking for a Friend. It's called Asking for a Friend. It's a really
like a
dope
date show
dating.
kinda, right?
Man, that show was dope. And she was coming on doing that green screen with that white on, was looking fly. I mean, that show was really, really, really dope. And her hilarious comments in between the scenes,
Yeah,
Maria.
she's good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She's such a natural. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
She's so good.
I really enjoyed her, enjoyed that show last night. That was my first time seeing it.
Yeah. You remember to keep her and her family in your prayers, because she lost her mother recently, so she's dealing with that. That's a really hard pill to swallow. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, oof, it's a lot. It's a whole lot. But coming up next, we got Rock T's HBCU and want you to hit us up for them wake up calls at 8669-RICKY. That's 8669-RICKEY. Who we repping today, Rock T?
Man, we gonna holler at Lane College today, man. Let's go holler at Lane. All the peeps up there representing.
Okay.
HBCU knows. Coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning.
All right, what you got, Maria?
All right, so today is Random Acts of Kindness Day, and we all know that putting out good energy will bring it back to you. Plus, it's always good to see the residual effect of people paying kindness forward. You know that, Ricky, right? So why not do something kind for someone today? Here are a couple of quick and easy things you can do to make someone's day. If you go somewhere that has a drive-through, pay for the person behind you. Of course, you can leave a big tip for your restaurant server or delivery person, even if it's just a little bigger than usual. This is a good one, and I might do this today when I go to the Waffle House. Buy a lottery ticket and give it to a stranger. Maybe, the cooks, all of the waitress
You better
staff.
be quiet, and they hit $3 million, and then they ain't going to give you nothing. You crazy.
Well, you know what? I bless them with $3 million. And the Lord will find a way to...
And then you got to sit up and go to work every day. You crazy? Gary, talk to her.
Baby, honey, she done found the Lord, so now when they find the Lord.
Listen, Ricky, I don't have to go to work. I get to go to work. All right? It's all about perspective. How about this? Stop by and visit an elderly person. Because elderly people sometimes don't have folks to talk to all the time. You can write a positive review for a small business that you go to often. You can take a coworker to lunch.
Yeah.
Or breakfast.
You just have to find the elderly people that ain't gonna cuss your ass out for being on their porch. And they start getting senile. They're getting mean as hell now. I done got cussed the hell out taking some Christmas gifts over there. Called me all kind of. Oh, she called me all kind of names. Yep, and then called the police. So yeah.
What kind of gift did you bring?
That went left.
I just bought a nice gift. She was just older and probably didn't know who I was. And she started throwing stuff at me, told me to get out of her house.
Oh, damn.
She probably had just got through watching Friday afternoon.
What's up, honey? The Rickey Smiley Show.
Gary, you remember that? Gary, you remember that lady we were delivering us out? The lady cussed us out.
Oh, I remember very vividly, honey. Very vividly. But, I think maybe that she probably was having a bad day or something. Somebody had probably done something to her, but, baby, this girl went off, honey.
We dropped them gifts out, but I was laughing. It was funny because, I love getting cussed out by some old people. It don't bother me, Maria, because I grew up, my grandmama going off like that, so that was funny to me. So, but yeah, I believe in doing simple acts of kindness and stuff. I got to get back out there. And Maria, you can also volunteer and put on an apron and go to the Salvation Army and serve food, and they will let you help serve. And that's a lot of fun. So when you're going through stuff and you're looking into the faces of people that are struggling, people that have to stand in line just to get a hot lunch or whatever, it'll get you looking at things in a different perspective. Yeah. So, you blessed to be a blessing, and just know that at the end of the day, even though I make jokes, but God is good, and you have to serve in simple acts of kindness. And I'm telling you, man, God will. What did they say when you pay your tithes and offering in threefold, he'll turn around? What is it, Gary, the scripture?
Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah, how is that?
We don't nobody know it.
You're not a giver. You should know that.
I thought it was 100-fold.
Yeah, 100-fold. Yeah, that's what that. Which we knew the whole scripture.
My granny said.
Yeah. No, Maria, thank you for that. And the time right now is 13 before the top of the hour. Gary T is coming up.
Another Black History Spotlight. The year was 1846 in the small town of Aiken, South Carolina. Two teen brothers, Aldo and Amos Turner, were slaves on a large plantation, and they often worked a cantaloupe field when not picking cotton. Their mother was light-skinned, therefore she worked in the house. And this family loved cantaloupe, but were forbidden from taking any back to their quarters at night. Over time, the brothers developed a system to steal the tasty melons by taking turns running fast up to about a 10-foot high window where their mom would be holding the basket out for a few seconds and the boys would leap to drop it in there, thus creating the first version of the modern-day basketball layup.
You're alive. You're alive.
Today's
That's how
Rock T.
That's how it all started, dog.
That's how it all started.
The first layup.
What they doing, a layup with some cantaloupe?
Yep, that's that off the
Wait
glass.
a minute, not a jump shot, a layup.
It was a layup because they had to run fast, not be spotted. They would have to take turns.
Is that where the finger
fast.
roll came from too?
And they would drop it in that basket. And she snatched the basket back in.
So who came along and slammed the damn cantaloupe in there? What was his name?
That was their younger cousin Jeremiah. He came along. He was a little bit taller and more athletic.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. K. Michelle, honey, speaking out, honey. She spoke out recently on the Ryan Cameron show, telling the world, y'all, that she revealed that she is not easy to work for and that she has fired over 100 assistants. She said she fired over 100, honey. She said, honey, one of the reasons, the last one that she recently fired, she said because they couldn't hang up two TVs, honey. She said couldn't hang up two TVs when 6 people came out to the house. She said didn't know how to get the cords in the walls. She said 6 different people, honey, in my house didn't know how to hang a TV and wanted $2,000 a week, honey. She said, honey, I do, honey, $1,600 a week, she said. But then she went on to say, honey, that, she explained why she fired the last assistant. She said, I remember one day, she asked, can you make reservations, honey, at 5 o'clock for 4 people? She said, she come in and say, I made reservations for 4 o'clock. And she said, honey, she just went off. I mean, some people said, but it must be her. They said, you don't ask your assistants, Ricky, to hang a TV, honey. I mean, is that
No, you have to call a TV hanging company to do that.
Yeah.
Because they're not qualified to do nothing like that. They'll break the TV or hurt themselves.
Yeah, the assistant should call somebody to come do it.
Right.
Yeah, and she said, honey, she had to fire me so because they didn't know how to hang up a TV. So I'm like, my God, honey, bless her soul. I mean, 100 assistants. Who get that many assistants?
Wait a minute, who is this again?
Hey, Michelle.
Oh no, I don't think she have 100 assistants.
No, she said she had over 100.
Oh yeah, assistants. They can get the TV hung, but they can't hang up no TV now.
That's a lot of them to run through too. I mean.
Yeah, so that means who's the common denominator?
And she's probably triggered by every small mistake. You know, that's what it sounds like. You go through that many people, it's like you're not gonna find anybody that's perfect.
Yeah, you gotta give them a chance to mess up a little bit because they gotta learn you and they gotta learn what you like and what you don't like. But if you tell somebody to make a reservation for 5 and they tell you they made it for 4, then that is something that will trigger you. Because I ain't trying to go eat at 5. I'm trying to go or whatever. I ain't trying to eat at 4. I want to go eat at 5. So you need to not tell me that, and you need to just change it to what I want it to be. So it's not
or
like
give me
you
some
messed
options.
up. Or try to fix it right, or give me some options, right?
Yeah. Well, let's pray, honey.
I just love a nice, cool, calm assistant that moves
Yeah.
quickly and quietly and don't bother you too much.
effectively.
And
Yes.
effectively. Those be the ones that make it happen.
Yeah, but stay out of your way.
Low key, they text messages be right at the bottom, just little reminders, and they do it just right. Shout out to Angie and shout out to Sheila.
Yes, shout out to
Sheila.
Bella.
God, the
Shout
best.
out to Jesus, honey, for making it happen. All right,
That's
moving
your
on.
assistant, Gary.
Huh?
That's your assistant.
That's Jesus, baby. Jesus
He is
my
your
assistant,
doctor.
honey.
He write out
Yes.
all your
All
prescriptions
the prescriptions.
and give
Yes, he
you
does.
all your medicine
Yes,
in your
he does.
room.
In my room. Now, okay. All right, moving on. Another celebrity news, y'all. Oh my God, y'all. Rock T, I hope you. I mean, this is a very sad story, y'all. Karl Malone. Did y'all hear what happened to Karl Malone, Ricky?
No, what happened?
Well, Karl Malone, honey, you know they were hiring him for the NBA All-Star Weekend. They want him to be a judge, you know, for the NBA All-Star Weekend. But then people started saying, "How dare you hire this pedophile?" They started digging up his history back when he allegedly raped a 13-year-old, honey, and he was 20. And they're saying, honey, that how dare you? They said, well, we needed a recognizable name judging the NBA dunk contest because they said he was good at it. But people are saying no. They said they do not want him on there because when he allegedly impregnated a 13-year-old girl years before he made the NBA. Now, they're saying that a handful of messages didn't mince words, blasted him, y'all, for allegations that have haunted Karl Malone and his legacy all these years. Y'all say y'all that they say that he won't be turning into the NBA dunk contest this weekend, honey. They said they couldn't have him on there. They say Utah forcing Karl Malone on us when we know he is a pedophile is nasty work. And then some people saying that Karl Malone raped a young teen while in college, impregnated her, and then did not pay child support or largely acknowledge his sons despite being an NBA All-Star for most of his childhood. And they went on. I mean,
Are they allegations, though?
No,
I
it's
think
a true
it's
story.
true.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah, he acknowledged
He did
it.
that.
That's been on his legacy for ever since he retired. Like that's been one thing why if you notice, man, you never hear his name come up in all-time greats a lot,
right?
Because of that right there, that incident.
Wow.
But did they know this when he was playing in the NBA?
That's the thing. They were saying,
yeah. I mean, the fans were cheering during. So where was all of the outrage then?
They were saying that they knew about it, but they were kind of trying to cover it up.
The R. Kelly syndrome.
Yeah. And so I don't know. It's unfortunate though, because he was a great basketball player, but.
They cares if he did that? Dig up your history, ooh, Lord.
Yeah,
but they let him play, and now that he's trying to. Oh my goodness, it's so backwards.
Somebody said, Karl Malone, honey, when he finds out the 9s and 10s are the scores of the dunk contest and not the ages of the contestants.
Okay, what's the color? On that note.
The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is dawn tinted. On the high end, you say dawn tinted, and on the low end, you say beautiful pink. That's your color for today, y'all.
Wow. Yeah.
I know, right? Damn, Gary,
that's
Debbie
so much.
Downer. Like, I'm depressed.
You done ruined everybody's morning.
Yeah, but people need to know this, honey. It's sad. Y'all better watch what you do because they will dig it up. I know, honey. If they find out anything about me, it's going to be sad.
Please play an upbeat song, please.
Okay.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake-up call. Get at your boy, 866-9-RICKEY. Let's go.
Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Because they woke you up this long and slid you in your house shoes. So it be better. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive.
up Larry Luma. I like to wake up Sean, Boo, K-Rock, and Tasha, and bam! Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Hey guys, this is Felicia calling out of Durham. I want to wake up my sister, Sante Gentry. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Jarvis calling for more. Want to say good morning to Jasmine, Nana, Jasmine. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Cheryl McCracken Walker from Rock Hill, South Carolina. Happy birthday, Uncle Mary McCracken and Mr. Nathaniel Sonny Walker. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
It's a whole gang of cities tuned in, locked in. What's yours? Because we gon' let them know.
Let them know
Come on, Charleston, wake up. Baton Rouge, wake up. Tallahassee, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Montgomery, wake up. Columbus, wake up. And Albany, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I appreciate it, Brett.
You're welcome, Ricky.
Mind, body, business with Maria Moore on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, so Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time for Mind, Body, and Business with the one and only Maria Moore. What up?
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. You know, sometimes God just pulls on your heartstrings and says, telling you to do something. And I had a different topic for this morning, but I really wanted to just send this message out to all of the parents and grandparents out there who are concerned about their child's mental well-being. Experts are calling the CDC's recent report on teen mental health a red alert. We reported earlier this week that nearly 60% of teenage girls surveyed experience feelings of sadness and hopelessness, and we're seeing the rise in suicide rates as well. And with those mental health issues on the rise, more and more parents are realizing the value of supporting their child's mental health as part of their overall health and wellness. So I want to make a contribution to that conversation. Number one, for parents, be empathetic and attuned to how your kids are feeling. We were raised like, I don't care how you feel, you're going to do it anyway. But we didn't have to live through a pandemic and easy access to toxic information. We were having a conversation in the studio, and even when you think about 9/11, which, kind of feels like a recent tragedy for us because most of us were grown when that happened. But I didn't even have Facebook when that was out. There was probably MySpace.
It might have even been before that.
Yeah, it might have even been before that. And so when you think about what kids have access to and how impressionable their minds are right now, I think that it's really important for parents to take that into consideration and how that's impacting their mental health, to be aware of what they're being exposed to, because their feelings and habits are shaped by what they're exposed to. Right. Another good thing that's really important is to model good behavior. We were raised to, do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, do as I say, do not as I do.
Yeah. But one of the most important ways parents can nurture their child's mental health is to model healthy behavior. That includes being open about your feelings without, oversharing details. You want to tell your kids everything that's going on with you. But it also means showing how you bounce back from a mistake. When our children see that it's okay to mess up, they learn not to dwell on past mistakes, and they can become more resilient. And we see a lot of times that kids just, one little thing and they're breaking down. They don't have that resilience. They don't have that fight in them. And they see that as an example from their parents. I remember when I, first went to Atlanta to do major market radio, and I was a single mom back then, and my kids remember me loading up the U-Haul truck and driving them with them in the front seat. They remember moments where, I had to overcome struggle and adversity. They remember me lighting candles because the lights got cut off, and boiling water for a hot bath. Those are things that I went through. And as a result of that, my kids are, oh my gosh, Ricky, that's a whole nother mind, body, and business. But, I want to encourage the parents out there. Sometimes you may feel ashamed or you don't want your kids to see that. But even when you see these big, sports stars, and they talk about how inspired they were by their parents' struggle and how they overcame those struggles. So it's okay for kids to see that, but they need to see how you overcame those challenges. Also, think alternatives instead of restrictions. So a lot of times, we say, well, you can't be on social media, you can't be on your device. Well, give them something else to do. Yep. Or be active in, with them, show an interest, go over their homework. And, I humbly admit, last night I went through my daughter's folder, and she had so many assignments that she didn't turn in. And it's because I just let the time slip away. I wasn't as aware and present as I needed to be. And as parents, we have to take responsibility and own the role that we play in our child's emotional well-being. I'm really nervous about the trend and what happened as a result of the lockdowns and the pandemic and how kids are feeling right now. These are going to be our future leaders.
Yeah.
You know, these are going to be the people that are running, you know, possibly running the country and making decisions about what happens with us when we're in our later years in life. You know, and we used to only think that suicide was, you know, a non-black thing, but now we're seeing a lot of black kids taking their lives. So I just want us to act and to do something and to be aware and not just complain about the issue, but like, what can you do? Even when it comes down to your child's mood, how much their sleep impacts the way they feel. You know, are they getting enough sleep at night? Are they having issues with their friendships in school? Are they eating a healthy diet? And I know this can be really challenging for parents. And one of the things that I encourage you to start with is a smoothie. Get natural fruits and vegetables in a smoothie. Kids like sweet stuff. Just start there, one smoothie per day. But try to get them in the habit of eating healthy, moving their body, getting enough sleep, practicing good digital hygiene, you know, not consuming all of their time on devices and social media. But, you know, I'm really concerned as a mom of 4 about how our kids are feeling and how it's going to shape their futures and who they become as adults. So that's what I have for you today inside of Mind, Body, and Business. A little bit more serious.
Oh, that's deep.
It's okay.
Yeah.
That was good.
It works, man. I mean,
I appreciate it, Maria. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
Yeah, you can follow me on social media. We'll continue the conversation there on Instagram at Maria Moore, MariaMore.
There it is. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Yeah, what up, Black Tony?
Hey, Shady, what's up? Hey, Cuz, what's up? Man, it's kind of loud.
Coming to work.
It kind of. I'm at work right now. I'm coming up right now. I'm in the middle of a little come up.
To this job.
Hey, nah, Shady, this job ain't paying me the kind of money I'm getting over here. I'm finna get the bag over here today, boy. We done hit a lick.
What happened?
Boy, we done hit a lick last night, boy. Hey, Ross, we done, boy, we got Chick-fil-A trucks, Shady.
Uh-oh.
Got a whole Chick-fil-A truck. I done set up a whole drive-through over here in the West End, over here by Shoe Show and Rental Center. We're in the little alley right between Shoe Show and Rental Center. Shoe Show don't open up till 10 o'clock. Rental Center don't open up till 10 o'clock. So we finna hit this lit, boy. We finna knock it. We right over here by the guy.
So y'all got a Chick-fil-A truck?
Yeah, we got the whole truck, boy. We ain't on the radio. I'm just talking to you right now.
No. Hold on. All right, now you good? What?
Yeah, we selling the whole meal right now. But I'm selling every meal is $2, shout. All on $2, everything, whatever you want. Got a chicken, egg, and cheese biscuit. We got that half brown scrambled that day. But you ever had that half brown scramble bowl?
Yeah.
They got the half brown in it mashed up with the scrambled egg, mashed up with the cheese.
You got some
all
of those.
together, boy. You put some ketchup on that thing, boy. That boy, right, boy.
You got some of them chicken minis?
Oh yeah, oh boy, we got them chicken minis, boy. I'm giving you 6 on for $3, boy. 6 on for $3. You can get 6 for $3. You can get 10 for $4, or you can get a dozen or 12 for $10. Look, sausage, egg, cheese, biscuit, the chicken, egg, and cheese muffin. We got the bacon, egg, and cheese muffin. But I got all of that over here now. It ain't gonna be real hot, but we got a little microwave plugged up over here next to the dumpster. Look.
Yeah.
And we got
y'all going to hell for robbing the Chick-fil-A truck.
Hold on, excuse me, hold on. Man, what you want? A bacon, egg, and cheese muffin and some minis. All right, I got $6. Okay. Now, we only doing cash, baby. Now, hit me on the cash out. Hold on. Bacon, egg, and cheese. You want a chicken, egg, and cheese muffin? Now, we're not serving the regular Chick-fil-A sandwich till after 10 o'clock. It's breakfast time right now. What the hell wrong with y'all? Try to order a regular down chicken sandwich. It's not 10 o'clock yet. You know, at 10 o'clock, that's when we switch over to the lunch menu. Hey, look, we still going to keep our standards up. We're not just going to... Now you can't get no spicy chicken sandwich till 10 o'clock. I'm sorry, 10:30. Man, let me deal with these folks. I'll call y'all back.
All right.
Breaking news on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The American Psychiatric Association just put out a memo to all men in marriages and relationships that starting tonight, you need to please start wearing a ski mask and gloves to bed, surgical gloves, because women are apparently using your fingerprints and your face identification to open your phone at night. So all men are encouraged to please wear a ski mask and latex surgical gloves.
Okay, I ain't
to
fooling
bed
with you this morning.
starting tonight.
No, sir.
All right, that's fine.
Oh, you know everybody going to bed with a ski
Might be a little itchy. Turn that ceiling
Because
fan
if she
on.
go through the trouble to try to take that damn mask off your face,
I'll wake
take
you
the
up.
damn wide receiver glove, them Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver gloves off. And damn, if you won't get a friend, you ain't getting to my phone. I don't care what no.
But thank you for that public service announcement. All men, one more time, special care for the people in the back.
Yeah, from the American Psychiatric Association. Men need to start wearing a ski mask and latex surgical gloves to bed, please.
And why?
Yeah, because women are using facial recognition and fingerprints to open up your phone while you sleep. So, wondering why she's waking up with an attitude in the morning. It wasn't from a dream, it was
You
from a text.
shouldn't be up to no good. How about that?
And also, men, please read and delete. Read and delete. If you know, you know.
Hold it! Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 6 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the clue today. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, Rihanna, honey, this girl, we know she did the halftime performance at Super Bowl. Everybody raved and revered her for doing such a great job. But now people, honey, are attacking her, and she's clapping back regarding she's being labeled creepy, y'all. They're saying for calling her baby boy fine. Now they're saying, y'all, that fans was excited to see the first family pics of Rihanna, A$AP Rocky, and their beautiful baby boy. Recently, y'all, they say, but that she shared on British Vogue. But, honey, people are saying that it seems a little creepy because, Rihanna was talking about her child, her baby boy and all that other good stuff. But she called him fine. She said, honey, she called the little boy fine, which they say rubbed a lot of her fans the wrong way. She said, quote, "My son, so fine, yada, 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 yada." She wrote in her caption. She said, "How crazy. Both of my babies were in these photos, and mommy had no clue. Thank you so much." And she went on to talk about it. But we talked about this yesterday on Dish Nation about her saying that, is it good to call a baby fine? Because you normally call an adult fine, but calling a baby fine, they said that's kind of creepy-ish.
Was she referring to the baby or
Her
A$AP
baby.
Rocky as
No,
her baby?
No,
The
her baby boy.
Oh.
She said her baby boy is fine. And people said, how dare you,
She can say her baby's fine. People can't choose the words that she say. Like, people get on my nerves. If she look at her son and be like, "Oh, he is fine. He's a boy. He can be fine." Like, what's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Please tell me.
Yeah, Ricky, what you think?
She didn't say he was sexy. Like, she said he fine.
I posted some of my son's modeling pictures last night. By the way, did a great job. Shout out to Provi and
Malik,
I think my son. Yeah, I think my son is handsome and should be modeling or whatever. But I just put Malik and put two hearts. It looked weird, but I think my son is handsome now. He looks just like his mom. You know what I'm saying?
Now his mom is handsome.
No, I'm saying he look like his mom got his mother's facial features.
Okay.
My son mother looked like Kim Porter, for real.
He looked very nice. He definitely looked like a model on that picture.
Yeah, thank you, Brad.
Come on, Malik.
What
Yeah,
you say,
one of them
Brad?
international
Come on,
models.
Malik.
I would love to see him do some stuff with Nike, but if you think your kids, I think my daughter's beautiful, or whatever, and that ain't creepy. I think both of my daughters beautiful. You know, so ain't nothing wrong with complimenting your kid.
Well, they said, honey, that was creepy, and she shouldn't be saying that, honey.
Who is they?
Who is they?
I know, baby, Day. But
They that way.
All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Ryan Seacrest, y'all, honey, speaking of, our other news, Ryan Seacrest made the announcement, y'all, that he's going to be leaving live with Kelly, honey, at the end of the season, y'all. And a lot of people saying, really? How do you leave a God knows how many millions of dollar job like that? He said he's going on to find his dream job, He said, he's ready to go do something else and stuff. And people are wondering, honey, if Kelly's going to have her husband, Marcus Consuelo, to be.
What's his last name?
Consuelo.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Consuelo. Mark Consuelo.
Oh, okay.
They say, honey, he's going to be taking the place, honey. So Kudos out to Mark, honey, and his beautiful wife. And my final story, y'all. Okay, now, Ricky. We saw the trailer. Me and some of my friends, honey, me and Miss Melvin, and we was talking yesterday, and we saw the trailer about you was going to be on Shay Shay. We like, what show is that,
Club
y'all?
Shay Shay.
Huh?
Yeah, Club Shay Shay.
That's like the hottest
we thought
podcast
that was
out.
a woman, honey. What's his name? Shannon Sharp?
Yeah, dog.
Did they call him Uncle Shay?
Really?
Yes, sir.
That's the hottest podcast out.
Yeah. So now I saw some of it. So I said, okay, now look at Ricky, honey, sitting here, honey, trying to be intelligent, talking about all the movies he was in and all that stuff, honey. I'm like, okay. Mm-hmm.
They talked about a lot more than that.
Yeah, but he talked. What as I say, he was mostly talking about all the movies. He kept asking about, okay, when Ricky was explaining to him about how he got the Santa Claus role, how he didn't get a role, how they switched roles in different in the movies and stuff, or what have you. But it was very interesting. I enjoyed it though.
A real good interview. It was just a blessing to be on that show.
Yeah,
because he's interviewed like T.I., he's interviewed Deion Sanders, Eddie Murphy,
Earthquake.
Nice.
Earthquake. Like he's interviewed a lot of people, and you can catch it on YouTube. Just put in Club Shay Shay.
But you acting like he interviewed some A-listers.
Huh? I just named some of the people he interviewed.
Eddie Murphy and A-lister?
Yeah, Eddie Murphy and A-lister. So what
Eddie Murphy.
How
did that list you say?
So what do I follow, Gary?
You see.
See, so disrespectful, man.
You're an A, Ricky.
Brett.
Okay, but you work for him, so that makes you a what?
Oh, wait a minute. I know you did.
If he's a C, then you
Cologne
work.
today is one of my favorite colognes. My cologne today is Dawn Tinted. On the high end, you say Dawn Tinted, and on the low end, you say Beautiful Pink, honey. That's your cologne for today.
Hey, you gonna learn it. You gonna learn that comedians take up for each other. You gonna learn today.
I see that.
You gonna learn today.
Well, can I ask somebody? Say, Brad, can you say something for me? Maria, can y'all say something for me?
Ain't nobody taking up for you.
You're an A-lister too. Maybe a lowercase A, but you're an A-lister.
That kind of makes you an F, Gary.
A lowercase A.
But you can turn around and say F you.
Jesus knows, baby. That's all. Ricky, and I like that tracksuit you had. I'm so glad you finally got out of Nike and gotten something else. That was
that's a black-owned company, man. They make
nice.
Ocho Cinco be wearing those.
Yeah, that was
a lot of people be wearing.
Yeah,
those
people were
joints.
asking what brand was that.
Yeah.
People were asking in the comments what brand was that.
You know,
I
when I play this song, I'm gonna come out and tell you how you can buy that suit. Tell you what brand it is because it is real popular. I just can't think of it right now. But y'all get over Gary with the T. I'll come back and tell you that.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
We celebrated Valentine's Day earlier this week, but according to the recent report, couples who are on the fence before the big day will try to ignore their typical deal breakers just to see what their partner has in store for the big day.
Now, even if they have a good time, that still might not get past not putting the toilet seat down for long. Most couples reported regardless of how much they may care about their partner, there are some deal breakers that they just cannot get over.
Okay, so today's fill in the blank Friday, we want to know, I might love my mate, but my relationship deal breaker is leaving. Ladies, I don't know, it's a sorority of women that love to leave a little bit of tissue just sitting in the toilet.
Just a little bit.
And then the toilet roll, leaving the toilet tissue hanging all the way down to the floor. Roll it back up. Roll it back up like it was. Put the table back up to the chair. See, that don't make me OCD. Put things back like you found them. Put the table back up to the chair. Right? Y'all want men to let the toilet seat down? Don't let the tissue roll all the way down to the floor. You just pull on the toilet tissue, and it's all the way down to the floor. And then you leave a little bit in the toilet. After you wipe and flush, what is the next little patch of tissue in the toilet for? What is it for?
That's a good point, dog.
What is it for?
Another
after you done wiped,
right?
And you done, what's the other tissue for? What you do with that?
Oh, it's the little dabber. That's the little dab part.
Okay, why you can't flush that? Is more water, or why you just can't wait till the back of the tank fill up
and flush?
Ornery, Brett, you were talking about ornery ass men. And them complaining women. I stopped the show in Jackson, Mississippi one time. I was at a comedy club, and it was a group like what is it? Why women just don't like other women? Now these college students that go to Jackson State University and Tougaloo College, working waiting tables. Some college, some maybe not, but the ladies was being so mean to the waitress. I stopped the comedy show and pulled up a bar stool, turned on all the lights, and addressed the pink elephant in the room. I will stop a comedy show if something ain't right, especially if I see other tables looking over at that table and you talking to the like she didn't make the damn wings, ma'am.
Right.
And it's a 2-item minimum in the comedy club. It's on the sign when you walk in here talking about, I'm just going to sit it. No, it's a 2-item minimum. That's how comedy clubs make their money, because they got to pay. But you know what I'm saying? Just talking to her with your hands.
What did you say to them?
I said it on stage. And I told the waitress, don't go back over there. I said, whatever they business, bring me their bill. I'll take care of it to keep down confusion. But I need you to understand, these are college students that's working in here. Don't talk to them like that.
Right.
Because I have a problem with it, because I got a daughter that's in college. Now, if you don't want to be a Rickey Smiley fan no more, you can leave. I'll give you all your damn money back.
Message.
Hello.
Because all money ain't good money. Get your attitude together.
Facts.
And they sat right up there, set their ass up there. They didn't want to leave. And I did a little Daryl, and they laughed and said, thank you, good night. Hey, I need to know what's a deal breaker. Gary, what's a deal breaker for you other than just cheating now? Give me something.
I don't like, well, it's a long story, though.
Go ahead.
Say it.
Yeah, I can't say it, though. But anyway, I mean, like you said, just cheating, and I don't like lying, number one. And I don't like it, damn it, when you passing gas. Don't do that to me. Don't do that.
Yeah, I feel like you could go step out the room.
I have to turn to the side and do it out the sheets. You should not do it under the sheets. That's nasty.
Right.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Right.
What about popping gum?
Yeah.
I would do it under the sheets and
That's
then
a deal
bury your
breaker?
head under the sheets.
Popping gum?
That's a deal breaker?
It's annoying. It's like every time it pop, it triggers something in your brain. It
ain't a deal breaker, but it's definitely not classy. Knowing when you're trying to sit up there and watch episodes of Martin.
Yeah.
When you popping gum and Martin on, I just get so damn irritated.
But everybody say cheating. That's not really...
Cheating is a deal breaker.
For me, it ain't.
Now,
I'm saying if she cheated, I need help sometimes. I'd
we're
be
not
tired.
going to make this uncomfortable, are we?
Yeah.
All right.
Now, Gary, when you...
What you say, Ricky?
Now, Gary, when you passed gas back in the day, you knew to get up and walk out the room.
Exactly.
But now that you got older, it's like you don't even know what's coming because the muscle's gone.
Yeah, it seeps.
You said it seeps?
It seeps out. Yes, it seeps out, honey.
Slow release.
Baby.
I will say that.
Gary.
You're gonna have to go sit in the tub of lemon juice. Get that right.
Shut down,
it's called a Stets bath. I need a Stets bath.
Oh, whatever. All right, y'all hit us up.
It's for tenacity.
Yeah, let's please go to the calls.
I might love my mate. Wait a minute.
Red's all the way stripped out.
Gary will clear you up out the room, honey. We all felt it before, honey. We smelled it before.
Gary
It's a slow release, too.
Yeah, two people throw up.
Throw it up.
Yeah, that was pretty bad that day. I don't know what you ate. But yeah, you have constantly and consistently for 15 years cleared the room twice a year.
That's what fish does to me. That's why I don't like fish.
Gary, be quiet.
You like fish sticks.
I'm trying to stay on task.
He said, Gary, go sit in lemon juice. I gotta tighten up my snack up.
All right, baby, for the lemon juice.
I might love my mate, but my relationship deal breaker is blank.
Good morning.
This is Jazzy from Miami, Florida, and my relationship deal breaker is you spit every time you talk. Please stop using words that say P or SP.
My name is Edward. I'm calling from the south side of Chicago. My relationship deal breaker is I need money. You got to have money. Money, got to support, the family and everything, finance. Need finance. Hey, my name is Jody. I'm calling from Indiana. My deal breaker is your toes have to be pretty. If your toes ain't pretty, it's a done deal.
I'm with that. I'm with that.
Hey, man, gotta have pretty
If they're not done?
No, they
But
just
you know
can't
what
be ugly.
Yeah,
I don't like
I
ugly
just-
toes on a woman.
Yeah, I can get away, like, especially she. I've dated some cheerleaders and some chicks that played women's basketball and athletic, chicks that run track. So sometimes they gonna always have toes or whatever. That's I don't really care about that. I had a girl that I probably loved. I had one ex-girlfriend that didn't not have the most beautiful feet, but she made up for it in the face and bow-legged. God dog, she had some legs, them little nights. I call them the nightstand. Her little walk-off was so fine. I didn't care, so I just didn't look down at her feet when she wore sandals. I just didn't look down.
As long as she don't look like eagle talons, she good.
Oh God.
At least keep the toenails cut. Keep a
Yeah,
pedicure.
you make a love to her, and she got her toes wrapped around the bedpost.
All right.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it's about that time, man. We got the show that you've been waiting for, Battle of the Sexes, and we got Regina from Charlotte listening on 105.3, and we got my man Eric from Baltimore listening to us on Magic 95.9. Hey, what up, Eric?
Hey.
Hey, what up, Regina? You ready?
What up? I'm ready.
Everybody in Queen City, listen to us on 105.3. I'm so excited to have y'all this morning. So listen, I'm going to give y'all some advice. If you don't know the question, just say pass. That'll save yourself a whole lot of time, all right?
Got it.
All right, Brett, Eric, I'm going to let y'all go first.
Start the clock. Whitney Houston played a pop icon in what iconic movie?
Come on, Eric.
Okay, it's The Bodyguard. Conch, Helix, and Orbital are types of women's what? Piercings. Where is Disneyland located in the United States?
Florida.
Nope, Anaheim, California. An exercise also known as jump training and phylos, in which muscles exert maximum force in short intervals, is called?
Pass.
Biometrics. What supergroup sang about a red light special?
Pass.
TLC. Sensitive skin detergent with no fragrance or chemicals is called?
Soap.
Free and clear. A comedone is used for what? Popping pimples. What royal title falls next in line succession after a princess?
Prince.
What is Megan?
The clock no stop. You get a butt. Eric, man, don't do Baltimore.
Duchess. Let me give
Eric,
him one more. One more. This is the last one. What 1990 movie role did Whoopi Goldberg win her Oscar for?
Oh, man, Eric.
Ghost.
Oh, my God. Eric, come on, y'all ain't going to do this to Baltimore. Come on
gave
now.
him 3 extra ones after the clock.
That's all right. All right, Regina, you ready, love?
I'm ready.
All right, y'all, here to start the clock. How many ounces are in a gallon?
32?
128.
No, 64. Oh, damn, I won't even.
Yeah. All right, on a 4x4 truck, power is eventually distributed to what?
Pass.
The wheels. All right, the movie character, the Equalizer, was played by what actor?
Denzel Washington.
Yes. What's the next battery size up from AA?
C.
Yes. What type motorcycle is used in the sport of motocross?
Pass.
Dirt bike. All right, what number does the Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts wear?
1.
Yes. The comedian who introduced the world of Bebe Kids, what's his name? These Bebe Kids. We don't die, we multiply. Oh, that's right. That's the late, great Robin Harris. Oh, man, but guess what? You won. You got 3 of them, so you won.
Special K, what did she win?
All right. You need to be really excited right now because you are the winner of today's fantastic, amazing prize pack from America's store, the Dollar Tree. All right. You got a 2-pack of toothbrush cases. Great for travel. Better than tissue. You got a 5-pack of glow-in-the-dark neon necklaces. Oh, yeah. Hours of fun.
Nice.
Just in time for Easter, you got the Carrot Pat Peach. Carrot Patch Pete. Solid milk chocolate bunny. Oh, yeah, that's going to be delicious. From Bolero, men's gentle face exfoliator, blue eucalyptus, and sage scent. Also, from Carius, a 30-pack of skin tone fabric bandages for black people. 3 shades from light to dark. All right. From Salt Range, Himalayan pink salt, nasal inhaler, cool and refreshing mint oil. It's packed with essential natural oils. Oh, yeah. You got that Jack Link's Turkey Jerky. 100% turkey, 8 grams of protein. And finally, you got a birthday card for a 7-year-old. It says 7 is smart, 7 is strong, 7's amazing all year long. All yours, courtesy of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show and the Dollar Tree.
And sir, she got to hold on to that damn birthday card till she finds somebody that turns 7.
Yeah. So if you know somebody with a 6-year-old, it's only a matter of months. All right.
Indeed.
Sir, you've disgraced the entire city of Baltimore. Delete your phone service right now. Never call again. The entire family is disgraced.
Oh, man. Hey, thank y'all for playing by on the Sexy Morning Smiley Morning Show coming up. Let me tell you something. I love, doing comedy, and I love comedians, and I like interviewing comedians that's actually funny and actually don't get booed off the stage. And we only have funny comedians on this show that we interview, and comedians that we like on this show, not comedians that we dislike.
Right.
So for the first time, I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest with my feelings. I mean, it's just some comedians you like, and some comedians that you don't like. Some comedians are funny, and some comedians are not funny. And today, we have a comedian on.
I don't
Ladies and gentlemen.
I know I ain't funny, but they already paid to get in. You know what I'm talking about? They already paid to get in. I'm one of the comedians that ain't funny. I'll tell a joke in a minute because I love what I do. I love you, Rickey Smiley, and I love the Lord. I love the Lord so much I'm about to choke up right now for giving me my passion. I love what I do. Y'all understand what I'm saying?
We understand.
I love to lie. I'll tell a lie in a minute.
Y'all give it up for George Wallace.
I'm talking about that deal breaker this morning in the bed. Oh my God, it ain't in the bed. It ain't Putin in the bed. I can't say fart because that's not a good word, but Putin. Putin, okay. What about that breath? Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
That is a deal breaker, George.
When you got morning breath at night.
You got morning breath. It's 7 p.m.
When you got morning breath at night.
When you got morning breath before you go to bed.
That's bad, George. George, that's bad, George.
I'm trying to listen to me. That is bad. But, Ricky, I just called to show you some love. I haven't talked to you this month, and it is Black History Month, and we're doing this new bit on comedians that ain't funny. So, this person popped up.
Your name popped up.
Listen.
Hey, George. Wait a minute, George. Why my name popped up, George? Why my name popped up?
Your name pop up a lot of times when they talk about good people. You are actually one of the best people in America. I got to say that because I never tell you because I lie a lot. I guess I'm lying again already. You are one of the... And Ricky, you know, I met you 30 years ago. You've been nice since. A lot of people just ain't nice. Some people just got it in them. You got it in you. But I'm just calling because I'm down here in Miami, Florida. You ever stayed at a black hotel in Miami, Florida?
At the black hotel?
They got a black hotel called the Shown Up Inn here in Miami. The Shown Up Inn.
I ain't never stayed there, George. What's the difference?
Shown Up. I ain't lying this time. Shown Up. Listen to me. They got a bar. It's a 5-star black hotel in Miami. and they got a little bar of soap. You know that little small bar of soap we used to get when we went to the hotels years ago?
Yeah. Right.
So I was taking a shower, and I'm singing, hey, good looking, what? And I looked down, I'm going, what happened to the soap?
Right.
And yesterday about 4 o'clock, I was walking down the street, and my ass was itching.
It slid up in there.
No.
So,
George, you found a little bar of soap,
I
George.
went to the doctor. My hemorrhoids was burning, and I didn't know what it was. I went to the doctor because I got a new doctor. My doctor, he's a good doctor down here in Miami. He's an ophthalmologist, and he's also a proctologist at the same time, right? So he just be looking around, okay? So he just be looking around, in and out, up and down, just looking through me. Ophthalmologist and a proctologist at the same time. That's pretty good.
No, that's the wrong kind of. Yeah, that's the wrong. You see what he did, Rock? Hey, George. George, yesterday we was talking about confronting people about what they did to you. I was performing on stage at the Orleans Hotel. It was sold out. I had a the Orleans, and it was sold out. I had in Las Vegas. I was having a good show. In the middle of my performance, like you came walking behind me with a dust broom, like you was cleaning up the stage. I just thought that was so.
The stage wasn't nothing but dirt.
Wait a minute, say what, George?
I said it was kind of dust on the stage, so I came out with the mop and the broom. I had a mop too, a mop bucket.
So Rock, he comes across with a push broom while I'm in the middle of my performance on stage, and I've been hurt about that. I just thought it was so disrespectful and low down for you to. I would have never done that to you, George.
That is wrong, and I will apologize to you. I'm not going to say it ain't going to happen again, but I'm Ricky, I'm going to apologize for doing that time. Before I leave, I want to say good morning. Nobody ever say hello to the first responders out there, so I want to say hello to the first responders. Any first responders out there? Okay, the hell with them then. Let's go to the second responders. The hell with the first responders. They're always getting all the love. Let's talk about the tow truck driver, the second responders, okay? The hell with policemen make me sick anyway. Policemen pull me over sitting in the car on the computer for 15 minutes. I'm sitting up in front. Come up there and tell me what the hell you pulled me over for. You see I'm in a hurry, making me sick. And a fireman, Ricky, hey, I'm not lying. A fireman told me if my house catch fire and I can't get out, go in the bathroom, fill the tub with water, get in there, that should help. Let me tell everybody listening all over America, if your house catches on fire and you can't get out and you go in that bathroom and you fill that tub with water and you get in there, you might as well throw in a cup of cash. Bleep me.
Hey, George, wait a minute. Let everybody know where you're going to be performing at this weekend.
I'm in Miami. I'm at the Miami Improv. I haven't been here in 25 years down here. Just the craziest state ever.
The brand new one. That comedy club is nice, George. You're gonna like that one. Have you never done the Miami Improv?
I don't like Florida. This is my first time down there. There's some crazy people down here in Florida. Did I tell you about the time last time I was in Miami? I went to a McDonald's and I had a sausage, egg, McMuffin meal, and the cashier said, "What you want to drink?" I said, "Orange juice." You know, the lady told me we out of orange juice. I said, in Florida. How the hell are you going to be out of orange juice in Florida? And I'm looking through the back window. I'm looking at 10 Walker flocking trees. Somebody go out there and squeeze me one of them oranges. Make me some oranges.
Right. It ain't no excuse.
I'm at the Miami Improv. Not only me, Mary J is with me, and Tom Jonah lives in Miami, so he's probably going to show up. Jansen Brown is usually with us, but he got to go. Jansen Brown out there because, they found his mama drawers up in the air. It wasn't from China. That's Jansen Brown mama. She had gas, and her bloomers went up in the air.
I told the balloon ain't shut down.
That was Jansen Mama drawers. So they thought it was a balloon. Just because it said made in China. It didn't come from China. It just said made in China. But at the Miami Improv, and come on, we're going to tell some lies. And we lie because, it's good. Another thing I need to talk about. If you wash your clothes in hot water. Not only hot water, you put some Epsom salt in there and put some Clorox in there. You don't just wash your clothes, talking about no white clothes and no regular detergent. You got to make them white, make them hot as hell.
Right. Hey, George. So you said that balloon that Joe Biden shot down with Jansen Brown, mama's underwear.
No, they're not underwear. Those are drones. Those are balloon drones. Them the ones she put over her head. Her head is the same size as a drone. Big. Mm-hmm.
I had to crying.
That's true. That's true stuff I'm telling you about right now. But we're going to talk about all of that at the Miami Improv this weekend.
Hey, George, you said...
Why don't you come down to the Miami Improv, okay?
Stop. Get him off the show, man.
George, I'm crying.
Don't leave you. I love you, Rickey Smiley. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it.
Hey, George.
I'm listening. Go ahead and talk.
George, what you say? What you say that was up in the air that Joe Biden shut down?
Jay Anthony Brown, Mama Draw.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 26 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. This message is sponsored by Gilead Sciences. Join the conversation at blackamericaweb.com/conversation. Through the community, we can share ideas on ways to work together to help end the HIV epidemic. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's your Friday morning news. 5 former Memphis Police Department officers are set to appear in court today for their arraignment on criminal charges connected to the January death of Tyree Nichols. Tadarius Bean, Demetrius Haley, Justin Smith, Emmett Martin III, and Desmond Mills Jr. each face charges of second-degree murder, aggravated assault, aggravated kidnapping, official misconduct, and official oppression. Meanwhile, a white police officer in Tennessee was arrested on Thursday for shooting and killing Alonzo Bagley, a black man who was running from police following a reported domestic disturbance. Shreveport police officer Alexander Tyler, who was 23, was charged with negligence homicide. Louisiana State Police released body camera footage of Tyler firing a single shot at Bagley on the night of February 3rd. The officer can be heard in distress and begging Alonzo to keep breathing. In other news, Ricky, the Kentucky Supreme Court has ruled that the state's near total ban on abortion procedures will remain in place while a lawsuit over it continues. The decision is notable because the state's voters rejected a proposed constitutional amendment making the ban permanent just last month. Lastly, a Florida woman has been hailed a hero after video of her fighting off an attempted sexual assault by a man who chased her around an apartment complex gym. The woman is seen putting a man in a headlock, punching him in the head, and then escaping to contact the police. The man was arrested the following day and charged with sexual battery and kidnapping.
That's a happy ending to that story.
Yeah, she worked it out. She had the muscles and she used them.
Yeah, he got that. Yeah.
Speaking of muscles, you don't have a lot, but you have a lot of jokes. And you're going to be doing something big in Atlanta.
That was so shady. Yeah, State Farm Arena, man. The Royal Comedy Tour. Y'all can still get tickets for that. Ticketmaster.com.
That was low, dog.
I was just trying to make a little transition. My bad.
She did what she had to do. That show's hosted by some more, and you also got Bruce, Lavelle Crawford, J.J. Williams, and myself.
That's big.
And Bill Bellamy, friend of the show, man.
Oh,
Bill
God.
Bellamy.
Awesome.
Yes, it's going to be a great
when
show.
is that?
That's tonight at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta.
Boy, I might ride over there.
Yeah,
Ride
man, it's
on
gonna be
them.
nice.
Yeah, that's going to be good. Congratulations on that.
I just need to see Bill Bellamy with all them facial expressions so animated. And
I know, right?
Lavelle had me weak.
Yeah.
We did a show New Year's Eve at Constitution Hall in D.C. He's standing in one spot and demolish an audience. It's amazing. That's an amazing show. Some more kills it. I'm so excited for you. Yeah, kill it,
man. Looking forward to it. Gonna have a good time.
Kill
tonight.
it, man.
Kill it, man. It's going to be good. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Well, that's what's happening in news. For more news and other stories, you can visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Oh, my. Tiger Woods does it again.
Indeed, man. First round at the Genesis Invitational. Strong for Tiger Woods, man. 2 under par after the first round. 3 birdies on the last 3 holes. 5 shots off the lead. He ain't played in 7 months. He come out there balling like, let's go, baby. Shout out to NBA All-Star Weekend. It's going to be a lot of stuff happening in the Salt Lake City, Utah. Celebrity game goes on tonight. We got the skills challenge, 3-point shootout, slam dunk happening tomorrow. Of course, Sunday is the All-Star game, but there's one thing that they just added to NBA All-Star Weekend that I love, and that's the HBCU Classic, man. So this year, Southern University is going to be playing Grambling State for the NBA HBCU Classic Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I believe it's going to be on ESPN, so check that out. Support the homies out there. Nice. It is what it is, man. That was my quick sports report right there. Follow me on social media at Rock T Holla. Brad got the hot spot.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, 29 before the top of the hour, y'all. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Today in our Black History Spotlight, we salute Regina King. Regina started out as an actress on the comedy 227 and is one of the most critically acclaimed actresses today. She was a breakout star in the classic film Boys in the Hood and went on to star in other John Singleton films, including Poetic Justice and Higher Learning. She's won numerous awards throughout her career, including the 2019 Golden Globe for her supporting role in If Beale Street Could Talk, for which she was also nominated for an Oscar. Regina King, we salute you for continuing to be a global superstar. All right, y'all, 50 Cent's Power Book 2, Ghost, has shared the official trailer for Season 3 with the acclaimed Starz series set to return to television sets across the globe next month. Now, the action-packed teaser arrived on Thursday, about a month ahead of its first episode's premiere, fittingly coming on St. Patrick's Day, March 17. Now, Tariq, played by Michael Rainey Jr., is trying to outrun the legacy of his father, James St. Patrick, Omari Hardwick, while making it out of the drug game alive, something that his dad couldn't do. Now, while the Tejada family is grieving over the loss of their meal ticket basketball star Zeke, Tariq and Braden tap into a new market outside Stansfield to move product by invading the luxury lifestyles of Wall Street's financial district, which finds Tariq mirroring his father back in the nightclub scene. Oh, it's going to be lit. It's going to be March 17th.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be crazy because while Season 3 debuts on Starz March 17th, Season 4 has already been greenlit from the premium cable network. Production on the 4th season is already reportedly underway in New York, with actor Michael Ealy, y'all, set to be introduced as a regular on the show. Now, that is going to be good. Ooh, what y'all think about that?
Excited for them.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's always a good day when something get greenlit.
Okay, for real, because a lot of stuff does not get greenlit. Oh, this is very interesting right here. Drew Feinling, y'all, a criminal defense lawyer famous for pleading cases for hip-hop stars like Cardi B, Gucci Mane, as well as basketball icons like Dennis Rodman and Shaquille O'Neal, will now represent former President Trump, y'all. The first of its kind case marks the only time a former president has faced criminal charges in the U.S. courts. Now, many lawyers who refuse to take on Trump's case, bearing concerns with the history of his financial scheming, said securing Feinling as his attorney is the best bet when it comes to dodging potential perjury, election meddling, and racketeering charges. Oof. That is so. I'm thinking is Drew Feinling black? Or he just represent black people? No. Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's quite interesting. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But let me remind you, me and the real BB Judy, my wife, will be at Walmart tomorrow from 1 to 4 on Memorial Drive in Decatur, where it's greater. Come check us out. And we're going to wrap up the hot spot. I said that already. Let's go. Me and Special K got things popping, baby. Tonight, Special K is going to be at the State Farm Arena. We're going to be at Walmart tomorrow. Ricky, where you going to be at?
Hey, laying down, wrapped up in a blanket like a blanket, watching episodes of First 48. But I will be at the Honda Battle of the Bands at Alabama State University on tomorrow. I'm so excited about that.
You always booked and busy. That's what's up. All right, y'all, coming up next, we got the praise mix down. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.